getting my life back.
Okay.
The issue is I now have pretty much no ability to come. Even if I'm masturbating myself, I usually become tired or in pain. I've damaged my penis in some way, or my balls have bruised. Because we're talking double-digit minutes of jacking to come. The issue is my wife, it's probably her favorite part of sex, is me coming in or around her or on her in some way.
Play us something, Eldis.
Hello, Stavros, Eldis. I have issues ejaculating.
Okay.
Within the last year, I was diagnosed with OCD, and I've been medicated on it, and I'm on 2 different medications. The medication allows me to function. It allows me to go out and leave my house. It allows me to go to different places. It allows me to break my routine, which I appreciate. I really enjoy being able to take the medication and getting my life back.
Okay.
The issue is I now have pretty much no ability to come. Even if I'm masturbating myself, I usually become tired or in pain. I've damaged my penis in some way, or my balls have bruised. Because we're talking double-digit minutes of jacking to come. The issue is my wife, it's probably her favorite part of sex, is me coming in or around her or on her in some way. And I'm not really able to perform that currently. I have thought that maybe we could do more degrading things in the bedroom for her, which I think she would enjoy as well. But I don't want to make her do strange things or weird things and still not come. It would make her feel worse. And that's kind of the thing, is I'm worried that I'm making her feel bad every time we have sex and I don't come. I'm still enjoying sex with my wife. I love my wife. We've been together for 10 years.
Okay.
But this has just been a tough 6 to 7 month period of time where I'm just really not able to come, even with all of her moves, her tried and true moves she does. The people in your podcast do seem to be able to come freely and frequently. Maybe you could give me some advice on maybe to get out of my own head and be in the moment and come more easily, or maybe I need to get off the medication. Any advice I'd really appreciate. Thanks.
Well, this is good. We didn't prep Colin, and we're like, maybe Eldis will ease us in with a question, but no. Immediately, some fucking freak jizzing in his wife is what we're hitting Colin with right off the top. I have some thoughts. I don't know if you have any.
I have some, sure. I mean, you have to have thoughts on what he just said.
Well, first of all, is your wife a fucking child? Like, you had OCD and you finally had medication. You had finally had medication that gets your shit under control, and she's mad you can't cream pie her. She's not gonna take the trade-off of like, oh, he doesn't have to, OCD. It's like now he doesn't have to, obsessively, whatever the fuck you're doing, counting straws before you have a drink, or you're not insane anymore. Basically, but she's mad that you can't bust. Feels kind of insane. Feels like a crazy thing for your wife not to, not to understand. Have you tried talking to her, I guess, is a big one. Now, if it's all about the physical jizzing aspect, have you thought about a fake dick or some kind of performative, I don't know, Nickelodeon slime-like situation where at the end of sex you could push a button, and or maybe a small super soaker you could tape to the underside of your balls that's filled with some kind of jizz-like substance. Or what do they use when you have to fake a piss test? You know what I mean? A nice warm flagon of fake cum. I'm just spitballing here, but I don't know. Colin, you have any thoughts here?
Well, I had T-dick for many years.
What's T-dick?
T-dick is when I would drink tea.
Literal, like tea, chamomile.
Yeah, like tea.
Earl Grey.
Any kind of tea, and I hate Earl Grey.
Okay.
I don't like
Sorry.
My
apologies.
I don't want anyone to ever give me a cup of Earl Grey if they want
British.
this.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, Earl Grey killed my ancestors. He was a landowner. No, I don't. I had T-dick where I would come if I drank tea back in the 80s. I would get really. My dick would hurt.
If you had tea, I notice you're drinking some right now.
I'm not planning on coming. And on MTV, we would literally have everybody, like I said, we'd go out and they'd be like, uh-oh, Colin's drinking tea. And they'd tell some girl, don't even bother talking to him.
They see Colin with a brisk. You better watch out, girls.
I love tape. So I understand if he's saying he becomes in pain.
Right. Well, he's saying he just can't
from
come.
the medication.
Right.
Well, he says usually become tired or in pain. Mm-hmm. You know.
I mean, this is just
so. I think he needs to. I think he needs to. You know, first of all, the fact that he hasn't Googled any of this is infuriating. He acts like he came with this thorough problem. He gave us the most surface level of the thorough problem I've ever heard. So you're not serious about this.
It's also, what are we going to do, man? It's a fucking medication. It's changed you should talk to your doctor.
But again, and we're taking his word for it.
True. That is true.
This whole thing, he's on 2 medications for OCD. He doesn't mention what they are.
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean? Was he afraid we're going to research him? Give us the name of all thousands of people on Concerta in the whatever area.
Eldest will run some toxicology reports, let you know what's going on. It is interesting, though. He seems to be worried about his wife more than anything. He seems to be worried about, her favorite parts of sex, or she's not doing her. She's doing her tried and true moves, and he's not busting. That would be annoying to me if I was in a relationship with somebody and I knew how to make her come, and then all of a sudden it was gone. I would feel inadequate. But if we had a conversation and we were like, hey, I hope you're not feeling this way. This is just the medicine that makes me not shit in the toaster oven. This is the trade-off here. Well, I think she would understand it.
But I feel like he's saying 2 things here. One is he can't come and his wife doesn't like it. Mm-hmm. And 2, he's kind of saying, maybe I'll try some new things with my wife.
That's a great point. That's a really good point.
I like where this guy's going.
Maybe, and he said
maybe it's not really about the medication.
He's put up a smoke screen to be able to put his wife in a gimp suit. Yeah. He's like, and he's talking about weird degrading stuff.
I know.
Where did that come from?
Exactly.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That was a left turn that we appreciated, but at the same time.
No, you're right. You're so right, Colin. This guy's trying to use his new medicine as a way to fucking, write whore on his wife's face with lipstick and spit on her.
Yeah.
And so, man. Did she ask for that? Or that's your solution?
He spits in her face and goes, is that viscous enough for you?
Yeah, man, I would try talking to your wife before I would hit her pussy with a mace.
Yo, how's it going, Stav? First time caller, long time listener, guest, eldest. Hope you guys are doing good. So just a little problem I have with me and my girlfriend. I'm 23, she's 21. We've been together for about 3 years now. Love this woman. She's the love of my life, and she's, everything to me. Wow. The thing is, in her past, she has had, girlfriends, and I'm totally cool with that. I personally haven't had boyfriends, but, I don't care about her past. I like her as a person.
Interesting.
Thing is, when she's around me, she's totally, cool, totally normal.
Okay.
And then the thing is, when we hang out with her friends, then that's when I notice a little bit of a personality swap. We'll go out to like a club, and she will spend the entire night just twerking and sometimes even making out with her friends.
Wait, what?
And I get left in the dust. And I know some guys, maybe that's like something they like, where they like think that that's hot. That's not me.
Okay.
The girl wasn't even that hot. Kind of just really pissed me off.
Sure.
I know it's harmless. I need to know if I'm making a big deal about this or if, it's actually an issue,
Right.
All right. Well, that's my question. Hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah, man. Wow, it sounds like she's really keeping it pretty twisted.
That is a twisted question.
She's keeping it very twisted.
Twisted woman. So because of the segment, I'm going to have to back her in everything that she does. Because I think that this is very much in the spirit of the Twisted Tea.
Go out
and fucking lesbian makeout.
Right. Responsibly, of course. Don't overdrink. Drinking responsibly.
Please don't overdrink.
It's a delicious 5% alcohol by volume drink, just enough to get you a nice little buzz, but you're still responsible. Yeah. And you're keeping it twisted. You're making out with other ladies. You're twerking and that sort of thing. This guy's hilarious because he's like, what is he, 23? And the girl's 21.
Responsible age to drink.
Been together, yeah.
True.
And I'm glad you just started. I'm glad your girlfriend just started drinking this year. And she's certainly keeping it twisted.
Yes.
Now, been together 3 years. And the question is like, hey man, when I go out, like, let's just break down what he's told us. He goes out to the club with his girlfriend. She doesn't pay attention to him, and she dances suggestively and makes out with other people.
She
right?
cheats on him at the club.
At the club.
She's in front of him, and he's asking if this is a red flag. I would say it is as red as the raspberry twisted tea right here at the top of the can.
That's as red a flag as the delicious, refreshing red of the
And
raspberry.
by God, the hint of raspberry in this makes me want to do all this sort of stuff. This beautiful
I gotta go to the club right now and twerk. I gotta start making out with men and women.
Yeah,
That's how twisted I'm feeling right now.
I think this is at least worth, maybe talking to her about.
Yeah.
If I had to.
I'm glad you came to us first.
Yeah, before you mentioned
Yeah,
that.
Before you even said, like, hey, this is kind of making me uncomfortable. Let me ask a podcast first.
Yes.
Love that.
And so I think we can say that your girlfriend is keeping it a little too twisted right now with
too
this.
much.
I would dial back how twisted I'm keeping it if I were her. And I also have bad news for you. You're 23, she's 21. You've been together 3 years. I don't know if you survive this. I got to be honest. This is the kind of behavior, like, you've been together since she was 18 and you were 21, whatever. Like, dude, if she might just have this in her, and other guys would roll with the punches. Don't get me wrong, also mentally ill. But sometimes mentally ill people align, and he's like, yeah, that's my fucking bitch. Go kiss those. You know what I mean? Go kiss. Like, but that doesn't seem to be you. You don't like this. Definitely have a conversation with her. Tell her it makes you uncomfortable. You're secure. If you're feeling that secure, I almost don't want to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I would not be able to handle this.
I would give her a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah,
Okay.
How
start
about
making
you
out
head
with your
down to the
friends.
spa?
Yeah.
You say, let's go do a double date massage.
Yes.
And you start just getting it in the hot tub
Yeah.
with all sorts of guys. And then you're like grossing yourself out, making out. See?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
You understand what we're talking about. You're probably toast, if I have to be completely honest with
It
you.
seems like she's barely concealing how little she cares about your relationship, if that's what she's doing.
Now, that we're being negative, glass half full. This is literally, I also did know girls who considered this just having a good time in college, right?
Yeah.
But if that's the, I'm not even saying it's wrong. You just have to be able to roll with the punches. If you can't roll with the punches, the odds of getting somebody to stop behaving like this at 21, when that's what's in their heart, very low.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Have a conversation. You owe it to yourself, but also be prepared for it to not go the way you want. And, that's all it costs. And then if it doesn't go the way you want, get a little twisted.
Just get a couple of twisted
Yeah.
tea.
Get-
One can of every flavor.
One
Yeah,
can,
it's so hard to
try
get the
that
variety
out.
pack.
Get
Just
the
try
variety pack. It's good. Drink it responsibly. Perfect for game day or a nice kickback with friends.
Or just alone at home.
Oh yeah. Whatever it is. Just remember, buddy.
Keep it twisted.
All right, that ought to do it for the keep it twisted question of the week or day or whatever the fuck the name is.
That was a beautiful, drop right there.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we got it down to a science.
Yeah.
So that was that guy's.
He's toast.